Hey, what's up? This is Joshua. Daily video blog, kind of mixing it up. I've been walking in the same spot, doing these for a while now, and now we're gonna find a new spot, or kind of back to how I used to do it, which was all over the place. So, almost got hit by somebody driving super fast. Anyway. So I'm on a walk here, and I think the thing is that I really don't feel like doing a video. I'm in a kind of weird, funny, maybe slightly melancholy mood, and I don't really want to do a video. But part of me thinks that that's probably a good sign that I need to do one, or should do one. So that's the deal. What's the point of all of this? There is one, I promise. Okay, so thinking about some stuff. I was thinking about, I have a tendency to start a lot of projects, let bits and pieces of them fall where they may, and maybe abandon a lot of things, which is something I used to feel bad about. That I used to feel kind of bad about. The fact that a lot of what I did was kind of impulsive and random and maybe not super well thought through. And now I'm trying to figure out where to walk today. And now that's still kind of the same. That's still true, except that I basically try not to worry about it anymore. And instead, my sort of new kick, or not new, but newish, is to sort of look at it as, I'll be 40 in a couple months, probably due for like a midlife crisis. I guess that's usually like a 50 thing, right? But either way, I might be at that halfway point. There is not a lot of chance of me changing, of me suddenly becoming a lot more patient or a lot more methodical or thoughtful. Who knows? If anything, I'll probably get a lot worse in whatever it is I do. And so one of the things I'm trying to remember now is to there's kind of two things. Like, it used to be that I'd feel bad about all these sort of abandoned projects, and then once that happened, I would try to kind of like slow down and do one thing at a time and do it really well, and that never worked out. It never really went anywhere. And so instead what would happen, it would be more like I would disappear off the face of the earth, and kind of nothing would happen while I was being methodical and thoughtful and trying to plan. For lots of people, that kind of stuff might actually work, but for me it doesn't work. For me, instead of, say, getting one thing done really well, instead nothing gets done. And I'm less productive than normal. So the sort of challenge then is to figure out how to use my natural impulsive energy to my benefit, and to sort of recognize that maybe it's just part of my deal to put lots and lots of stuff out in the world, and that some of those projects I will continue to do, other ones I will get bored by and I will abandon, and who knows, so maybe I will have a podcast that only ever has 2 episodes. Maybe I will do some sort of video project that only ever has 1, but that when I try any other thing, it definitely doesn't work. Hold on a second. So then, so basically, instead of letting these sort of natural inclinations that haven't sorted themselves out, God, it's noisy. They haven't sorted themselves out, in my entire adulthood, and they probably go back to when I was a kid. embracing them and being like, okay, my basic operating system is fast and loose and improvised, and things that work for other people, maybe in things that work for people whose work I admire, like say somebody like Ryan Holiday, who seems very thoughtful and patient and plans and thinks things through. I don't do that. It looks like I'm not gonna do that. Why fool myself and instead sort of deal with like, I'm gonna do a shitload of things. They're gonna be small, they're gonna be weird, and we're just gonna see where they go. And I'm gonna embrace that. That means that there's a lot of half-finished stuff left in my wake. And that's not a bad thing, because all of that stuff still adds up to something. Ooh, it just got windy. 6 minutes. Let's cut it off there. Thanks for watching.